Hi, good morning. How did it all start? It started in China, and in Italy we thought would never get to us, and if it would, we would be able to stop it right away. Then it arrived, one case in Milan, and the day after, three cases in Venezia, close to Venezia, both in north of Italy. We thought, okay, we'll be able to stop it and will not spread. But it did kept growing and growing. We were tracking all the possible contacts, people that meet the patient number one, number two, whatever it was, and try to seclude them, but we couldn't. After not even a week, a whole city in the north of Italy was shut down. And so people couldn't get out of the house, stuff that we know now. But at the time, we thought like, wow, that's crazy. It is probably too much. Anyway, after another week, and north in Lombardia, they closed off the schools. And we said, oh my God, that's really too much. There's no need for that. Why closing the schools? There were only around 200 cases or so. But they, thanks God, they did it. And after that, after a few days, they closed schools in the whole Italy. And we didn't have any case in Rome and or in the south of Italy, zero. So we thought that there is really no reason for such a measure to close off the schools. Again, we're lucky they did. Um, but still, we went around. We had fun together. They didn't ask us to stop our life with others. Then they start talking about having the matches, the soccer matches without public. They start thinking about this. Um, After a little bit, most of north of Italy was a red zone, especially Lombardia and Veneto, which are the two main regions where the virus spread. Uh, though, the whole regions was almost the whole region was red zone, so you couldn't get out of the house, etc. Stuff that we now know. But still, we had our life. I went to dinner out. I went to the movie theater with my wife, and the kids were meeting their friends. Then one day, from the day to the night, they said no more. Every city in Italy, it's a red zone. That was an enormous shock. From one day to another, you couldn't get out anymore. You had to stay inside and give up most of your usual life. Not meeting friends, not going out, not having your kids going to the park and all this. That you could go out to have a walk if that was your exercise, like exercising a little bit. If you couldn't run, you could go out. You can now, but not with somebody, on your own, and away from the others. Anyway, it came one day to another, and again we thought it was too much, but we did it. Not everybody understood that. Unfortunately, that night, an enormous amount of people from the north of Italy decided to go back to their parents' house. or the native houses in the south of Italy. There are a lot of students and a lot of people working that are originally from the south that go on the north to work and study, and they number of thousands moved back. That day was a bad day because the virus spread throughout Italy like it wasn't before. And while in the north there is a better system for hospitals and stuff are better off, are richer. In the south, it's going to be harder. At this time, the whole Italy is closed. All schools are closed. Everything, you can't go out unless you're on your own. And what is going on is that in Bergamo, which is is a city in the north of Italy, close to Milan. In Bergamo, they're almost over their capacity. The hospitals cannot get any more people in, and most probably soon they will need to start deciding who is going to be cured and who will not be cured. You have to understand, and when you go to the hospital for this disease, you are in very bad conditions. Usually you have hard time breathing, and they have to help you out with mask and oxygen at the beginning, and then they have to put pipes in your nose through your lungs and help you survive. When those are finished, when they don't have any more available, they have to decide who is going to get the mask, who is going to get the pipes in their lungs. And if you are not the one chosen, then you will be dying. So just to let you understand, we started from no cases, very few cases, and then we went up and up and up. It's happening. It's happening in your country, wherever you are. It's happening right now. And like in France and Germany, they have the elections now, and they're going without any precautions to elect the representative. The virus will spread and will spread in especially in England, where they are taking no measures. I understand that in England they want to try to stop the virus by having people that already had the virus immune, but that's not going to work. It's not going to work because people is going to die like crazy because of the fact that there's not space inside the hospitals. Okay, said that, I have to say that I'm not too, I mean, I'm okay, you know. Life is life. This stuff happens. We just have to take care of ourselves. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give you the chance to understand what's going on and what will going on very soon in your country, wherever you are in US and Spain and in anywhere in Europe and now even Africa and South America. So take it easy.